Today is the day for the State of the Nation address, as I call it, the State of the Nation promises. Now, this day is for the president to just flow and tell us all these promises that we want to hear. But at the end of the day, nothing ever happens. Nothing ever happens. They banned the parliament. It's like they planned this. They banned the parliament. Now he cannot even hold the State of the Nation address at the parliament. He's going at the Cape Town City Hall, spending 4 million when he can just go on Zoom meeting, put all these politicians there and hold that Zoom meeting and then address the nation. They've been doing that on parliament websites, on parliament channels. They've been doing that. They've been holding these meetings on Zoom. But now comes the State of the Nation address. I don't know what's different about going there physically and doing it online. The only difference I think that will go into the advantage is the fact that if someone is trying to disrupt, you just block him. But no, they want to spend 4 million. We are facing a huge unemployment. We are facing an increase in prices of everything. Petrol has increased 20-something rand from spending 15 rands just a year ago to now spending 20-something rands for petrol. Petrol is expensive, diesel is expensive, paraffin is expensive. The poor use paraffin. Now, if paraffin is expensive for the poor, a lot of poor people in Gauteng, they stay at the shacks there. They don't have electricity. If people cannot use paraffin, it's expensive for them. What's going to happen, Mr. President Ramaphosa? The 350 is not enough. Maybe give people jobs so that you can stop giving them the 350. They have jobs, they can support their families. But now he's going to address that, Mr. President. Addressing us, giving us promises. We are building a new city. For what? The riches. What about the poor people? You go to a town that is under the ANC. 7 years without the tar road being fixed. The roads are messy. The potholes. The car tires have been damaged due to potholes. Those are the things you address. By fixing the roads, you employ the people. But no, we are going to be promised, we are going to be given some big promise, like we are going to be doing this huge thing for everyone to create employment come the next year. He comes up with different things. But then how long do we understand this situation that the ANC is giving us? Because now money is being wasted, 4 million, instead of them focusing on making things better. Now we are supposed to listen to Mr. President Ramaphosa tell us those promises. I mean, like, I'm part of the people who like watching when the EFF disrupt, because we know we are not going to be told anything. They're going to promise us things that are never going to happen. So why not let the EFF just disrupt the man? If he can hold it on Zoom. There is this video of Mr. Ramaphosa talking about the road. Let me get it. Celebrating the road.
Business. To transport your goods, you become discouraged. You just sit back, or how am I going to transport my products without a road? Now here we have demonstrated for it, even deep in the rural area, we are able to build roads.
I mean, it's clear to see that whatever the man is saying is just empty promises that we are talking about. Okay, they are opening a road there. The road is just, it's not even dark, like that dark road that you can see that they just recently built it. But what he's saying is that if you run a business and the road is not good, it's going to be a problem for you to transport the goods. It's going to demotivate you to run that business. But you are part of the problem, Mr. President. It is part of ANC that is not building us those roads. If you investigate, you'd find that This place has been looking for a road for over 10 years, but today they opened the road. Today they can speak highly of what they did for poor people. How about all along when you should have done this and you never done anything? But every time you go there, you promise poor people, we are going to give you water. The people of Guyana, they're still drinking water with animals. Cows go drink there, they go get their water there. The problem is they continue voting for ANC when it's doing nothing. But the bigger problem is that we have presidents that go on the State of the Nation address and promise us a lot of things instead of facing reality and just saying, fellow president, fellow South Africans, I'm a failure. My movement is a failure. There's nothing we can promise you. Keep voting for us. Thank you. I mean, if he did that, I'm going to respect the man. I'm going to vote for him come 2024. If he can do that and just acknowledge the problem we are facing, which is ANC, I'm going to celebrate that guy. But he's not going to do that. All he's going to do is just to promise us more and more and more good things that we never get. Bit by bit, South Africa is going down the drain. Illegal immigration is the problem. Food prices are up. Unemployment is up. Everything is up. Healthcare is a mess. Home affairs is a mess. Hey, everything is a mess in South Africa. So how do you address us with so many problems when you failed to address the problems? And the issue is that you get 500 billion. You waste it within a year. And then you want to tell us that we are looking for a brighter future as South Africans. Let's build this country together. Okay, the 50 million people can try and build it, but the 100 and something leadership, or the 100 leadership people, the 200, 300 in the leadership position decide to eat that money. Now you have 50 million people looking at the leadership of the ANC to make things happen, which they do not. At the end of the day, we are the ones who are going to suffer, not the ANC leaders. They are ready to rock and roll there. Even our fellow soldiers, sorry for the volume. Even our soldiers, they shouldn't even be practicing for this. We want this on Zoom. Just to do this, it's money also. Money that the poor people need. But no, instead of channeling that money to unemployment, we have a budget, 4 million budget for the State of the Nation address. Can't you hold that thing on Zoom, my man? Oh, sorry, my president. Can you hold that thing on Zoom and save us the time? But I am looking forward to EFF disrupting. The last time they were talking about de Klerk, may his soul rest in peace. The last time they were talking about de Klerk not being allowed to be part of the State of the Nation address. This time I wonder what's going to happen. But I would be happy to see them raising few point of orders before the men can even speak. And once they are chased out, we can switch off the TVs because we are not ready for the lies that will be told, the promise that will be given. Left and right promises. Enough is enough. South Africa needs to shut their TVs and not watch this thing.